Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of Argos Dragons High School Athletics on the Voice Sports Network. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. Be sure to thank them and use their services when possible. The Voice Enterprises is Northeast Indiana's largest provider of high school sports. This broadcast is available online and on your mobile device, so you never have to miss a game. Thanks again for listening. Now, sit back and enjoy this broadcast.
Good evening. Welcome to Argos High School. Steve Stricker with Andy Stone.
Hello, and here we go.
We got Phil Dean on his big boy platform tonight.
Yes.
And we got Argos Dragons basketball tonight. The Dragons welcome in the Panthers from Pioneer High School. Dragons come into tonight's contest 4-2 on the season, and the Panthers come into tonight's contest 3-3. Dragons are coached by Gordon Mawson, 14-15 in his second year with Argos, 379 and 213 in his 27th year overall. Pioneer Panther coach Austin Cowley is 19-31. He's in his third year with Pioneer. Pioneer came into tonight's contest having won last night at home versus LaVille, 57-44. And the Dragons won last night here at home versus South Bend Career Academy, 88-26. Well, if our shooting percentages tonight go in the direction that they did last night, Andy, I think that, man, we could about beat anybody. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more difficult on defense, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, overall, the team was crazy amazing, for lack of a better phrase. We were huge on the percentage, rebounds, just tremendous team play, and it made a huge difference. And it was the smoothest game, not just because we won, but just even though if you're open and the defenses might not be as tough, you still have to put the shots in. And they were going in big time. 4 players in double digits, just tremendous work. Double digits for multiple categories, and we had one triple-double out of Vinny Stone, which is we don't know when the last time that's happened for a Dragon player. So it was an amazing game. We come out, we were talking after the game with some of the coaches and some of the parents and that's been around Argos for a long time in the basketball, and they said, if we were to shoot like that, we'd win state.
Right. Well, the stats for last night, we'll just go ahead and go through them. Javen Miller led with 31 points. 18 rebounds.
18 rebounds.
That was another number we don't know. That's a lot of rebounds.
Since,
2 steals and 3 assists. Drew Bollenbacher had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Tyler Horn had a huge first half with 12 points, ended with 14. He had 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 assists on the night. And as you mentioned, Vinny Stone with a triple-double. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 10 steals, and 12 assists. So that's, a double-double is an accomplishment, but a triple-double is rare in high school especially. But we're going to do some research on that and see if we can maybe get Mr. Alcorn in on that and see when the last time a Dragon player was in the triple-double category. So Lucas Vanderweel, he pulled in 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 assists as well. And several of the freshman players got in and got some minutes.
Yep.
And got a couple points here and there as well. Kyle Fishburne had 4 points on the night. So overall, it was a great win for the team. 88 points. That's the highest point total they've had in at least 2 years.
Yep.
Prolific outpouring by the offense and a great job on the defense, only allowing them to score 26. So now we do have, like we said, a lot more of a difficult team coming in here tonight with the Pioneer Panthers. They did have a successful game last night versus a tough LaVille team.
Yep.
But the Dragons were able to beat LaVille as well. So should be a pretty evenly matched game. We do have Drew Bollenbacher is out again, or not Drew Bollenbacher.
Cam Andrews.
Cam Andrews, yeah. Drew's in. Don't freak out, Jerry
Drew.
Joe.
Don't be. Yeah, Drew's in good form. We don't want that.
He
can't handle that.
Cam Andrews is out again tonight with a concussion that he sustained in the Jimtown game. And
from an elbow to the eye, and man, that had to be a heck of a hit.
Yeah.
He got drilled pretty good.
Yeah, and
I tell you.
Coach Mawson said he will be out at least until Monday. That's the first chance he has to retake the test and see if he can get back in. So, looking over the lineup for the Pioneer Panthers, they've got a Eli Brown. He's a 6'3" junior. They got Sam Kaiser. He's a 6'3" senior. I believe he was the quarterback on the football team, if that name is correct. I know that there was a Kaiser that was the football that was the quarterback. Definitely a high-powered football team down there, too. Caleb Kindley, he's another 6'3" senior. You got 6'2" Jack Kaiser, freshman. And then Zach Mason, another 6'3" senior. So, it looks like they've got a little bit of height to contend with, but, no redwoods, so to speak. Nobody, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", or anything like that. So, should be a good contest. We're going to take a quick break and say thank you to some of the sponsors. And we'll be back here with the starting lineups. And tonight is a huge night here, too, for the whole school and the town. They got all the fire and EMS and
police
service
and
veterans.
You betcha.
Yeah, and they're all. You can see all the firefighters and everybody in full dress blues.
Almost all of us.
Yeah, right. Well, you and Phil are still working. So.
Yeah, we're busy.
Yeah, Richie's got his on, so he's good. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back and with the pregame festivities.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com. Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948. for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948. Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Herford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Herford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years' experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Herford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to do list.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much coverage their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, Alvin Morris of State Farm can help you get to a better state. Alvin will talk with and listen to you and help you put together a policy that has you written all over it. From cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then give Alvin Morris a call, 574-772-3600, and officially get to a better state with State Farm. Alvin Morris with State Farm is located at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana. Life insurance is one of those things that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why Alvin D. Morris of State Farm focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on with your family by calling Alvin D. Morris at State Farm, 574-772-3600. That's 574-772-3600. Visit his office at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, we're back here at Argos. We got the presentation of the colors by the VFW and Boy Scouts. Yeah.
Good evening. On behalf of Argos High School and the Argos community, we welcome Pioneer High School's fans, coaches, players, and students. At this time, Argos Community Schools is proud to recognize our great nation with the National Anthem ceremony. Tonight, the American flag is presented by the color guard from the American Legion Post 68, the Boy Scout Troop 251 led by Michael
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Wow, that was amazing. That doesn't put chills up and down your back. I don't know what does.
I tell you.
Wow.
Yep, she was with the school for a long time. She was in my choir director for high school and junior high choir. Amazing ability and talent, as you could just witnessed.
All right, so we're getting ready to go here. We got the Pioneer Panthers. We're going to do the starting lineups here in just a second, but I want to give another. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate In Stitches and Steins. How much they done. They got our shirts done up for us tonight.
Look amazing.
And,
look amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Phil and Andy in their shirts. They got their firefighter shirts on tonight. But and I tell you what, In Stitches and Signs, go to their website, institches.com, or call them at 574-892-5956. So we'll get some more on that later. But
here we go.
Starting lineups for the Pioneer Panthers.
Number 3, Keith Neese. Number 5, Trey Wattups. Number 30, Sam Kaiser. Number 33, Caleb Kinley. And number 35, Jack Kaiser. And for your Argos Dragons, number 43, senior Tyler Horn. Number 33, junior Drew Bolenbacher. Number 25, junior Kyle Fishburne. Number 35, junior Javon Miller. And number 23, Luke Vanderweel. Vinny Stone's a little bit under the weather, which is not a good time for him to be under the weather.
Yeah, they need him.
Coming off of a triple-double.
They need him all the way. So.
And sitting the bench. Yeah, so we'll see. He's sitting on the bench. I watched him during warm-ups, and he made a bunch of threes, so I think he'll be okay. It's just they're not going to start him because he didn't make practice this morning, and a quality coach says, hey, you don't make practice. I understand you're not feeling well, but it's not fair to the other kids that were there to let you start. So let's see how it works. The Dragons are going to be tough. Quality minutes out of everybody on the court yesterday. I think they'll be just fine.
All right, here we go.
Horn gets the tip over to Bolenbacher. Horn with some up, lots of confidence carrying over from games yesterday, from yesterday's game. His high for the season. Ball's moved. Bolenbacher goes to the bucket and puts it in for 2. What a quality play. Continuing from last night, Drew Bolenbacher. All right. Neese kicks it over. Sorry. Misses. Rebound. Kicks it out. Wattups puts it in for 3. I pre-apologize for anyone over in Pioneer Land or anywhere else for any mispronunciations of names. We do our best as fast as possible to learn them. Horn down low. Great vision bucket. What a pass out of Miller.
Starting off with some good points here, 4-3. Argos with an early lead. We got 6:57 left in the first period.
We got Kinley kicks it over. And they're going to call Vanderweel for the foul. First foul of the game, first foul on the Dragons.
Nice try there by Lucas Vanderweel, picking up the start tonight on Vinny Stone being a little sick, like we said.
So we got Jack and Sam Kaiser. We're just going to call them Sam and Jack if I can remember that. You guys know who Kaisers are, so big name in that area. Drives in, puts it up, and they're going to be called for a block, and that's 2 fouls on Vanderweel.
Well, just like that, he gets the start and picks up 2 quick fouls here. Less than 2 minutes, almost barely a minute and 20 seconds gone in the first period.
Yikes.
Yeah. Vinny's going to get back up.
Here comes
I don't care if you're sick or not. You got to go back in the game, Vinny.
And the first one's off. Kinley. He had a good move driving in, but here comes Vanderweel out. Wow.
I think we may have some issues with the internet as far as going direct to the Voice Sports Network, but if you go to YouTube,
all right.
If you know anybody that's
Miss both, rebound, Horn. Kicks it over to Stone. Stone feeling under the weather. Let's see what he can do. Puts it over to Miller. Miller drives, fakes, and puts it in. He's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point play. What a play. What a little move out of Miller. It's going to be 6-3 after this shot. Could be 7.
If you have anybody that normally watches that's texting you or anything, let them know. If you go to the YouTube and search the Voice Sports Network, it seems to be working.
Puts it in. And Dragons once again being phenomenal from the field.
Starting right
all the way across.
Where they left yesterday.
Puts it up and misses. Rebound goes, and he about loses control. Horn with the foul. And that's 3 quick ones on the Dragons. Ball's in. Out to Watt. Here's a 3 attempt, and it's off the mark. Stripped, put up, and bucket. 7-5. Miller goes. All the way over to Stone. Stone takes the 3. And it's good. Ben looks sick to me.
Now, if he's sick, he can be sick every game.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Starting off again with a big 3-pointer. He makes quite a bit of his first shots. I got to give him credit on that. Dragons up 10-5, and they're going to step on the line, and that's going to be the Dragons' ball.
If you didn't catch that, you can go to our YouTube page as well. Even if you are watching, you can always subscribe. Yeah. Go to YouTube and look up the Voice Sports Network. You can like that channel. It's a little easier to get to.
Stone goes past 2 of them, sees that Bowenbacher's open, puts it up, and it's out. Oh, and that's the first miss from the field for the Dragons.
Quality pass inside, though. Good job by Drew. Took it strong in the bucket. Just didn't quite get it to fall. He's going to get 2 shots at the foul line now.
Let's see how he does here.
I like this new arrangement with Phil on the platform. This looks like we got a good video feed here.
Yeah, good. Just off the mark from Bowenbacher. Second one's up, and that one's good, and Dragons up 11-5. This is what we wanted out of the Dragons, just continuing from yesterday's game. Bucket, nice low move out of Waddups. He's got 5 for him so far.
Nice drive there, beat Miller off the dribble.
Miller gets the ball from Stone. Splits it, goes through, and he's going to go all the way in. And no foul, but rebound, Horn puts it up, misses. Rebound, Bowenbacher over to Fishburne. Fishburne kicks it over to Stone. Stone over to Horn. And then they set up. Back over to Miller. Back over to Horn. Jumper. And Horn is on fire. Puts it in for 2 from the free throw line. Wow.
Great job by the Dragons. Got 3 chances at it that time. Good rebounding.
Man. Oi, and they're going to call a foul. Charge.
Yeah, they're going to call that on 25.
35.
35.
Kaiser.
Kaiser, yeah. Not agreeing with the call, but
nobody ever does when they get a foul call.
No, they
on
don't.
them.
That's true, yeah. We got a sub. We got number 15, Eli Brown, coming in for Kaiser.
Yep, Brown.
He's still trying to figure out what that call was.
Charge.
We know what the call was.
Okay.
He's still trying to figure it out.
He's trying to see. All right. Well, Stone has it. Kicks it over to Miller. Fishburne. Horn. Bowenbacher. Caddy corner over to Miller. Tells Stone to go down. And there's a lot of bumping. So that won't last long. The officials will get on that. Back over to Miller. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound. Horn. Puts it up.
Beautiful rebound, Tyler Horn.
6 points already out of Horn.
Wow, he is.
4 rebounds. The guy's on fire. I love it. Playing with the confidence that he should have. Bucket. And
no shot.
3 seconds in the lane.
Wow.
Well, he blew the whistle before the kid even took off with the ball. So, you know, I mean.
Normally, once they start that drive, they kind of quit counting. So that was
15-7. Dragons on fire. Continuing from yesterday's game. Exactly what you want. Bowenbacher sees it's going to be an open lane. Puts it up. Misses. Tips it. Misses. Not the best shot. He had 2 on him, but that's a good attempt out of Bowenbacher. And it's thrown out of bounds, turnover, and it's going back to the Dragons' way. And coach for
Coach Cowley.
From Pioneer is not happy at the way this team's playing at the moment. Now, we've seen the Dragons go up like this before, and we just got to make sure they maintain their play. Stone to Miller. Out to Fishburne. Over to Bowenbacher. Just about stolen. Drew takes it, kicks it over to Fishburne, fakes, kicks it out. Over to Miller. Miller fakes. Gets him in the air, goes up, passes out to Fishburne. Bowenbacher, baseline jumper, off the mark. Good rotation again by the Dragons. Travel, bigger than life.
Yep.
Couldn't catch his feet. The ball was too far ahead. Coach shaking his head, saying, no, that's not kind of our play.
Well, I just got a message from Scott. They got the problem fixed on the internet, so if you're just joining us, 3:07 left in the first. Argos with a 15-7 lead here, starting off right where they left off from last
Miller,
time.
Stone puts it in for 2. Wow. Good assist out of Miller. Bucket, 17-7, just great rotation.
Unselfishness and movement by the Dragons.
Pure team play again.
It is great.
Bucket, and rolls in. Good little shot.
Even if that wouldn't have gone in, there Argos was in position. They were only going to get one shot at it.
Yep. Stone to Miller. Miller. Can't corner to Bowenbacher. Back to Stone. Bowenbacher to Horn. Horn jumper. And he puts it in again. Horn with 8.
He is on fire. 8 points in the first quarter for Tyler Horn.
Gotta love it. Confidence brimming from the max. And they're going to call a foul.
No, travel. Yeah, he slid.
No one really had control, but pivot cheek. Yeah.
I always find that funny when they're on the ground and they slide. You know, what are you supposed to do? You know,
I can't leave one. This is Twister. Horn out, Bennett in. Or I'm sorry, Fishburne out.
Yeah,
Bennett in. Senior Jacob Bennett coming in. Another 6'3" guy for the Dragons. Foul, misses. Nope. Here they go. He's going to drive. Miller puts it up, and it's a good shot out of Kinley for 2.
Miller was in good position there. He just got the ball a little bit around his hand, wasn't able to get the block. Horn with a nice move and just a little short.
Travel.
He kept his dribble. He kept his dribble there.
Oh, that's a travel. He didn't. No way. Starting for Miller. Reach in foul. Coach won't be happy.
He went to the floor there. I mean, that was a good play because he did keep his dribble going as he was down on the floor. So
my travel call was more that there was 2 of them holding onto the ball, and then the one pulled it from the other. But that's all good.
It happened so quick that
it's all right. It's all good. Here comes the Dragons. Miller for 3, and misses Horn, and it's going to go off of.
Should be off of. It looked like off Pioneer from up here.
Yep.
Horn did a nice job trying to get the rebound.
Once again, creating havoc.
Didn't get it, but he was able to get it, so it went off Pioneer.
I think he really enjoyed the interview last night. I told him play again, and we'll get you another interview. Minute. Fights for the rebound, and he's going to be jump ball.
It looked like he traveled too, so that's going to go to Pioneer.
It's good work.
Yeah, nice start for the Dragons. Minute 29 left to go in the first.
19-11.
Yep.
Up by 10 at one point.
Pet block's getting rowdy.
Yeah, the boys are rowdy. Kicks it out. 3 seconds. Camping in the lane.
Yeah, it's 2 calls in the last 3 plays for the Pioneer Panthers. 3-second call.
Well, the play is you get in the middle, they dish it to you, and they dish it out. But if you're standing there waiting, and then you finally dish it out, you're in there the whole time. So they'll probably have to rotate that around a bit. There's a bump foul. I said that earlier. There was some bumping going on, and it wouldn't last with the officials nowadays. They don't want you hitting each other.
It's going to go on Neese. That's his first.
Stone gets the ball from Bennett. 57 seconds. Dragons going to be nice and relaxed. Probably go for 1. Out to Bennett. To Stone. To Miller. Stone gets it. Has no problem shaking his defender. 34 seconds left in the first. 19-11. Dragons are up. Relaxed and rotating the ball. Bolenbacher has it out. Here's the trap. Stone recovers. Gives it over to Miller. Miller fakes. Looks up the clock. 15 seconds. I want to see Horn with the back door. 8, 7, 6. Over to Stone. 3. Blocked. Out of bounds. And that's all right. Dragons go into the first, 19-11. Good defensive stand at the end by the Pioneer Panthers.
All right, we'll be right back here after a brief message.
Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind, featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs, whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball. The Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give us a call. 574-935-3939 today.
All right, we're back at the start of the second quarter. It's a 19-11 Argos Dragon lead. Tyler Horn on fire in that first period. 8 points for the Dragons.
4
or
8
5
points,
shooting.
3 rebounds, 4 or 5 or 4 or 6. And in the worst, he's 4 of 6 from the field. Tremendous. Stone tried to get that last 3, but it was blocked at the end of the quarter.
Okay, here we go. Dragons with the ball to start the second period.
Stone has it.
Yeah, he got. I don't know if he actually.
I don't think
moved
he
his
actually.
foot.
It was ugly, but he rolled his heel up, but he didn't lift his foot. He didn't move it, but that's all right. Stone's not happy with himself. He's the type of player that demands perfection. Pioneers football school, they definitely know how to use their bodies.
Yeah, they kind of pulled the chair out from underneath him, so to speak,
Yep.
on that one.
Good rotation out of Bennett. Good help side defense. Back door.
Travel.
Bigger in life.
Yep.
He calls it. Yep. He knew he did it.
Yep.
And their fans,
You can't go
that's why I like it. The Pioneer fans are not yelling. They're not hooping hard. They know that the officials are calling a good game. And they're just shaking their head a little bit upset with the play at the boys. But, you know, it's a hard, tough defensive game. And when they have that much defense, they're going to have that many mistakes here between both teams. Miller with the baseline. Misses. Rebound. Gets his own. Goes up and puts it in for 2. Great little jump fake. Gets both the players up in the air for Pioneer.
Second chance opportunity there for the Dragons.
Foul. That's a silly foul.
They're going to get Horn on
Bennett.
that one. Bennett,
yep.
They could probably take your pick on that one, but it looks like
There
they're
was
going to
2 or 3.
Yeah.
41,
41,
Jacob
yep.
Bennett.
Okay.
Somebody's got to get back and play defense, and he knew that.
7:09 left in the first half. It's back to a 10-point advantage. First free throw for Pioneer is good.
That's a nice shot out of Brown.
21-12. One more free throw coming up for Brown.
That's his 3rd point of the night. And makes
Second
good on
one
the
is
4th.
Good. 21-13 now.
Back to 8 points. Here comes Stone. Fakes. Puts it over Fishburne. Fishburne pulls up. Horn.
He wanted to go before he caught the ball.
Yep.
It's going to go to Pioneer.
Pioneer. It's turnover.
Yeah.
He broke. He zigged. They zagged. It happens.
You can see he kind of turned his head and was moving before he caught the ball. That's okay.
Good position out of Horn. Throws it away. Causes it. He cut right down in front of Kinley, and I just had good position by Horn, and he's the one that caused that bad pass out of Waddups. And out comes Waddups, gets a break. Number 10, Kinley. Connor Kinley. So we got, I would assume, brothers, Kinleys, and Kaisers on the team.
Little help that time getting the ball by the girls on the VIP couch tonight.
And they're going to be called to travel.
They were looking for Javen Miller back door, and it wasn't there, and Vinny had already committed to that pass and couldn't pull back before he traveled.
So we got 3 rounds, 2 for the Dragons, 1 for Pioneer, and all of them with turnovers. Nobody's scoring at the moment, and as far as I'm concerned, that's not bad for us. Misses, rebound.
Oh, Tyab,
good job out of Fishburne. That's a jump ball.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice job there.
And it's going to stay Pioneer's ball. Prevents the easy bucket. And it's thrown way out to Kaiser. Back in. Horn. And they're going to get a foul on the ground. Fishburne or Bowenbacher? Let's see here. 25. Fishburne with his first of the game. 5 fouls, both teams. And don't forget, you guys can tweet us here.
At Argos Sports.
At Argos Sports. Brown gets it. Any Pioneer fan wants to tweet us at Argos Sports, let us know how we're doing. Drives, throws it up, and it's good. Bucket out of Kaiser. 6-point lead out of the Dragons now. Miller has it. Going to run the trap. Stone recovers. Down the Horn. Fakes, puts it up, and puts it in for 2.
That's a nice pass by Vinny Stone that time. Found Tyler underneath.
Well, he's known for his assist. 12 last game, so another one. Well, as Horn keeps making them, I'm sure Stone will be happy with giving them the ball. Ball, here he goes. Pulls it out. Here's a 3 attempt, and he's way short. Rebound Stone. Fakes. Miller was breaking. Good defensive back by Kinley. Over to Fishburne. We're going to be a foul on number 3. Once again, Nice.
Is that his second or third?
Second. I was talking about the bumping, and Stone was going around him, and sure enough, that's his second. And out comes Nice, and in comes Wattups.
What up? What up?
Ball's out to Bowenbacher. Down to Miller. Fakes. Drives. Loses it. Gets it back. Jump ball. And that's going to stay the Dragons. I want to see Horn keep posting up. Kid's on fire. You got to get in the ball.
That should be Argos.
That's Dragons ball.
They got the arrow right in front
Dragons
of us.
ball.
Yeah.
It was just down there where we tied up with Fishburne, but gave it back to Pioneer. Ball's in. Bowenbacher steps forward and gets it. He's going to drive. Puts it up for 2. What a smooth move. Bowenbacher's on fire also.
Back to 10.
Yep. And that Dragons back to 10-point game. Oh, just about took a step there. Brown kicks it over. They kick it over. Wattup has it. Brown again. Drives. Puts it up, and a nice little floating shot. Back
Not much you can do about that floater in the lane.
You're not going to stop that. It'd be silly to give up a foul. Miller gets the ball. Looks, fakes. Wants somebody to help. Gives it to Bowenbacher in the corner. Bowenbacher dribbles out. Says no problem. Kicks it over to Miller. Open for 3. And just off the mark. Rebound.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a foul. That's a silly foul out of Bowenbacher.
Not sure what he did. A nice job of not going over the back down there, and then he just
stopped body check.
Yeah. And we got Vanderweel
coming
and
back in.
Osborne coming in for the first time.
Bowenbacher. So now we got 2 freshmen on the court.
Dragons going a little smaller with Osborne and Vanderweel.
Going to go with a little bit of speed and see what they can do with that.
So they got Osborne, Vanderweel, Stone.
You got Horn as the big man.
Yeah,
watch out. Horn is the big man.
Horn, Miller, and Vanderweel.
Cuts down, breaks it, gives it to him. He's got 3 on him. Caddy corner. Open for the 3, and it's good. No, it's in and out. And it's loose. And the ball gets rebounded.
Stay on the floor.
And Horn with the block.
Oh, wow.
He gets it.
He got lucky
there.
Yeah,
he come down, and then he stood his ground. Osborne kicks it over to Horn. Horn thought about the 3.
I think he tried one of those once. Got yelled at.
Yeah.
Now give it to him. There.
Yep, that's where it needs to be. Osborne has the ball. Fakes. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller kicks it out. Looks at Vanderweel. Vanderweel fakes. Dragons no hurry. Runs the offense. Gives it over to Miller. Baseline jumper. And in and out. Long pass. Kicks it back. Attempt is 3. Here it is. And it's way off the mark. Long rebound. And Brown gets it. Stripped.
Oh. Good try by Osborne.
Yep, Osborne tried to get it. Caddy corner. Number 20's out there for the Pioneer, Clifford.
Good block out by Miller on that one.
Yep.
Wow.
Miller has it. He turned towards it to try to get the reach-in foul. I like that. That's a smart play. Stone over to Osborne. Osborne fakes. And he gets ran over. Kinley just couldn't stop.
I was going to put Osborne at the line to attempt a 1-and-1. 17
Freshman
foul.
Going to the line.
See what.
I'm waiting for them to start chanting, he's the freshman.
Well, if he hits them, they might.
Yeah.
But got to do something first, man.
This will give a little bit of nerve test here for the freshman.
First shot is up, and
it's good.
There we go. Good job.
All right. Dragons going up by 9 now.
Jonah Osborne going for a second free throw.
Second one's up, and it's going to be a little short. Horn over the back. Had his hand. He didn't use his body, but he rested his hand on the back of Brown, and he's going to be called for it. And there's going to the other end for the 1-and-1.
Yeah, that's a costly foul there. We got a 1-and-1 coming up here for.
That's his second.
15. That's Eli Brown's going to be going to the line for the Pioneer Panthers.
Brown made 1 of 2 from the line last time. No, he made them both.
First shot is up and
it's out.
Off.
Good rebound out of Horn. Put it over to Stone. Over to Vanderweel. Vanderweel has it. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller, Osborne looks. Horn gets it. Way out top. Over to Stone. Fakes. Over to Miller. Miller should have taken him earlier on the drive. He had him. Kicks it over to Horn. Horn, good move.
Juke. Oh, he gets blocked.
He gets swatted, squashed. Maybe a foul. That was a good, clean block for me. Fakes. Brown kicks it over. Kaiser. Kinley kicks it out. Clifford has it. Kicks it low to Brown. Blocked by Miller. Minute 54 left in the second quarter. 26-17. 9 point for the Dragons. Stone has it.
Horn's cramping up there. He looks like he's got a.
He's all right.
Oh, poked away from Miller.
Clifford has it. And
oh, wow. Big time block by Vinny Stone.
Well,
that
was Vinny's got some ups. Horn's coming out finally for the first time of the game.
I think he needed a little break.
Yeah. Clifford, it's got him listed as 5'8", but there's no way. There's no way, but that's all right. They always add an inch or so when it comes to the books for basketball. Brown kicks it in. Hand in there by Vanderweel. Bowenbacher's going to be called for the foul, and he's 1-and-1. He was passing the ball. That's not 2 shots. Oh, yeah. And the first one's in. Didn't matter. But the official was totally wrong with that. He was saying 2, but the guy threw it in the corner.
26-18. One more free throw coming up.
And that's a nice smooth shot out of Kaiser.
26-19. Minute 19 left to go in the first half. 7-point Argos lead.
We need a nice dagger of a three-pointer right here. Over to Miller. Stone gets it. Fakes. Goes around him. Over to Osborne. Fakes. Vanderweel. Stone's open. Dribbles. Puts it over to Osborne for jumper. And puts it in. Let a freshman go.
Big time jumper by Osborne. 28-19 now.
They shut down the lane. Kicks it out. Brown thought about it. Back over to Kaiser. Kinley gets it top of the key. 32 seconds left. Brown looks. Kaiser rotates down low with the post. Waddup's way out. Miller's on him. Kicks the dishes. Brown for a jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound Osborne. Relaxes.
Osborne's having him a little bit of a second
Stone
quarter.
coming down. He sees it 8 seconds. Over to Miller. 4, 3, 2. Gonna drive. Puts it up for 2, and it's good.
At the buzzer, 30-19 at the half. Argos with an 11-point lead, biggest lead of the game. And we'll be right back with some halftime stats.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner at Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design a project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
Life insurance is one of those things that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why Alvin D. Morris of State Farm focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on with your family by calling Alvin D. Morris at State Farm, 574-772-3600. That's 574-772-3600. Or visit his office at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the Zone.
Okay, we're back at the half. It's a 30-19 Argos Dragon 11-point advantage over the Pioneer Panthers. That was a nice balanced. I mean, there was a good balance. You had Horn, you had Osborne coming in, getting a couple good. A good bucket, 2 free throws.
Well, they only had him for one of those free throws. They said he missed a second, but I thought he made them both. But
no, I
was pretty sure he did. But
yeah,
that's all right.
Okay,
it's all good.
Well, what do we got for first half unofficial first half stats?
Unofficial first half. Caleb Kindley with 4. Sam Kaiser with 4. Number 15, Eli Brown off the bench for 4, and then Trey Wattops with 7. Quality play out of the Panthers. They're a good quality team. You can see it. And that was one of the quickest halves that we've seen in a long time because there wasn't a lot of fouls. It was fast-paced and good to go. Dragons, they have Jonah Osborne, freshman, come in with 3. Vinny Stone with 5. Bowenbacher with 5. Javen Miller with only 7. And Tyler Horn, big story, huge game last night, come in, top scorer for the first half with 10, already in double digits. 10 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of blocks, and played almost everything but the last 3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter and just absolutely tired. Needed a quick break. Wow. Great basketball of the Dragons. Shooting quality buckets, lots of vision, lots of assists already out of Miller and Stone. Continuing, we have not let off from last night's game, and it shows.
Tyler Horn's having him quite a little weekend. He had 12 points in the first half last night.
Yeah.
10 points in the first half tonight. I think Grandma and Grandpa being home and feeding him is paying off for him.
Yeah, when they were in Florida, he was a little meek and timid, right? He was a little thin in the bones. But, yeah, just a great half out of the Dragons altogether. Very few turnovers. I think it was only 4 turnovers for the Pioneer and 3 for the Dragons the first half. Unofficially, we're going off of memory on that one, but just good quality basketball. This is what you expect out of Hoosier Land, and the Dragons are doing well, and you got to give Pioneer props. They're staying right with it, working hard. The game's definitely not out of reach, but as long as the Dragons do what they have been, it should be a pretty good contest for the rest of the game.
You got to like the consistency. They went out, 19-11.
Yep.
First quarter, so they built up an 8-point lead, and then they went out 11-8 and added another 3 points to that lead in the second period to bring it to a 30-19 game. So if they continue, like you said, where they're going, they'll be in good shape here at the end of the game. So another area score, LaVille and Glenn at halftime. It's 25-20. John Glenn with the halftime lead in a boys contest.
Boys, yep.
Don't see anything else going on here tonight. I'm sure there's other games, but
yeah, but I think it's kind of a thinner schedule tonight, coming close to the holiday weekend coming up. Almost all the schools are out for Christmas or holiday break. So yeah, it's just what we want to see. I'm sure Coach Mawson told him, hey, you just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, working hard, so you get a little bit of better control of the ball, and we're going to just be just fine. Huge half out of the Dragons. And some good quality play out of Pioneer.
Speaking of big holiday tournament games, and not really a tournament, but holiday games, the girls are going to be on the road Tuesday up at Michigan City Marquette. It's going to be a top 10 Class A battle again. Number 7 Marquette and the number 3 Lady Dragons 10-0, and looks like with who Marquette's playing tonight, they're 8-1 going into the night, and they got a game that's should be a W for them. So it'll be a 9-1 versus a 10-0.
I kind of want to see what the rankings are going to do, because we know that South Central did lose yesterday. It was to a 2A. Oregon Davis, but that does not help their
That's their
ratings.
fourth loss of the season.
So we're going to have to see what happens on Monday with the rankings.
That may almost drop South Central, I think, out of the top 10. But
we know they got a quality program. So
yeah, Marquette's going to be moving up. So probably by the time Tuesday comes along, it may be number 6, number 5, versus number 3.
Yeah.
So huge, possibly top 5 Class A matchup coming up.
And we may drop to 4. We've dropped 4 when we haven't had a game, and we
won a
just
game.
know how it is.
Yeah, we won versus the Academy, but we've had that week when we played Morgan and Elkhart Christian and won both games and dropped. So
yeah, and Morgan was a top 10 team at the time also. So
yeah, the problem is Indianapolis Tinley is undefeated, and they've played some probably lower quality teams here. They've got 3 wins this week of pretty big numbers. So they're gonna probably get a little bit more recognition on that than a 7-point win for us. So getting ready to start the second half. It's going to be Pioneer ball coming out of the break. 30-19, Dragons are up.
Starting the second half, how they started the game. And let's see here. We got for Pioneer, we got Neese, Waddups, Kinley, Kaiser, and let's see. Kaiser. Rotate it. Good spin move. Makes the pass. Jumper. Misses. Kind of tipped by Horn and rebounded out of by Miller.
Horn got a hand on that.
Yep, he sure did. Once again. Fishburne gets it. Backdoor. Fakes. Gets it down to Horn. Horn's got 3 on him. Picks the ball up. Loses. Scrambles. Fights for it. And it's tipped out. Returned behind the back, and a good bucket. Miller, why would Miller foul on that?
Bucket's
the
good.
bucket was already going in, and he ran into him. He needs to relax. That gives them an opportunity for a 3-point play, and that's only Jabin's first foul. It's not that big a deal, but it's one of those things you don't need, and Mawson was letting him have it.
Free throws off the
Missed.
mark.
Tip, loose. Rebound, and it's just about stolen out of Stone. Waddups tries a 3, and it's good, and there's a 5-point turns.
Big time advantage off of that offensive rebound for the Panthers.
And that quick, it's down to a 6-point game. Dragons, not the way they want to start, and Mawson's not going to be happy. Horn had 3 on him, and, there was a lot of hands in on his arms, but Bowenbacher has it. Kicks over to Fishburne. Stone. Horn. Jumper. And it's good. Give that kid the rock. Woo! Man sakes. Horn's on fire again. Shuts it off. Travels. You betcha. And there's the turnover.
Vanderweel's coming in for Bowenbacher.
Coach is just staring at the official down there, but he traveled. Yeah, I know they try to do that intimidate thing to look at the officials, but that was obvious travel, and everybody saw it. No one on the in the fans' side of Pioneer at least shrugged their head at anything. They knew that was a good call. Stone gets it over to Fishburne. Fishburne looked down. Horn. Loose,
nice
puts
slide.
it in. It just misses.
That's a nice slide there by Horn.
Horn. There's Javen Miller with the foul.
That's
smart lean in by Kaiser when he's dribbling down the court to draw the foul out of Miller.
2 quick fouls here in the first. There's less than 2 minutes to go. Or 2 minutes gone.
Horn might be hurting a little bit. He's holding his side. See him? He's pressing his side. He's been holding it since he's come back out. Playing in a little pain. Might have been the reason he missed that shot. Look at him. He's hurting.
I think he took a shot in the first half, maybe.
Help side defense, and there's a bucket out of Kaiser. Dragons.
Back to a 6-point lead for the Dragons.
Fakes. Stone over to Miller. Fishburne. Down to Horn. Jumper. And just misses. Rebound. Waddups. Fakes. Puts it in. Oh, stolen by Horn. Foul.
Uh-oh.
They just called a foul. Ay.
They got Javen on a foul.
That's 3 fouls.
Third foul.
He never even touched him. The kid dove after it. Ay, ay, ay. Now Miller's coming out. And Coach Mawson's calling a timeout, and that's terrible officiating. I got to say, that was awful. He didn't even touch him. He didn't touch him. Not even close. He dove after the ball.
All right, we'll be right back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Well, we're back at Argos. 5:24 left to go in the third period. The Pioneer Panthers have come out on fire, and they've cut what was a 11-point halftime lead down to 4, 32-28. Dragons holding on to a 4-point lead, and Javen Miller is going to be on the bench now for a while. He just picked up his third foul. Did not have any fouls at the half and has picked up 3 now in less than 3 minutes of playing time. So he's going to be sitting on the bench probably until the fourth period here with those 3 fouls. Dragons are going to have the ball on the far side. They're going to inbounds. Stone's going to bring it to the line.
All right. Coach Munson settling his boys down. 4-point lead. Fishburne has it. Stone goes out and gets it. There's foul. There's a foul. I knew he was going to call it.
A lot of body that time by number 5, Trey Waddups.
You could tell that it was only a matter of time when they bump him like that.
That's his second. Team's first of the half. Argos has 3 fouls for the half, all by Javen Miller.
Bohnbacher puts it up and uses the glass very well with a tough defender on him.
Good shot by Drew that time.
Back to a 6-point game. Kaiser picks up his dribble. Throws it out of bounds.
Not even touched by Vinny Stone, and they're going to say it's
Jeez,
out of bounds.
even their coach is shaking his head. Ay, ay, ay. He was just like, okay. And there goes a fan. That was awful. And one fan ejected. I won't say his name, but hey, kudos to him. Ay, ay, ay. Once again, inconsistency of the officials. And nice shot. Back to a 4-point game. Dribble. Horn gets it. Over to Bohnbacher. There's a foul. Doesn't call it. Bohnbacher again. Big try, misses. Jumper. Waddups misses. Rebound. Vanderweel. Stone has it. Dragons need to settle down. Gives the ball to Vanderweel. Fishburne. There it is.
They got number 3 on the push-off. That's nice.
Nice. Nice or Nice, one of the two. I think it's Nice.
That's his third foul.
It's I got to tell you.
They're calling touch fouls and letting them get away with pushes,
some of the calls have just been a little bit hectic here lately, so both teams will have to monitor how they play, just make up for what the officials are. Stone has it. Over to Fishburne. Picks up his dribble. Bohnbacher has it.
A lot of contact there. No
Gets
call.
Fishburne. Fakes again. Oh. And a foot. He kicked it out of his hand. Stone steals it anyways. Puts it over to Horn. Fishburne. Out to Stone. Fakes. Looks. Over to Fishburne.
I'd like to see Vinny take that shot.
Yeah. Horn. Elbow jumper, and
Oh.
it's just off the mark.
I want to see Vinny take that 3.
Kicks in Stone's right. Gets the ball back, picks it up.
Oh.
Throws it away. And puts in the bucket. That's terrible.
34-32, 3:14 left in the third quarter.
That's awful. Awful play, awful moves, awful calls. This is rough here right now in second half. Horn has it. About throws it away. Bolenbacher gets it, picks up his dribble. Over to Stone.
All right, the Dragons just need to settle down here. They're a little hectic right now.
Over to Fishburne. Back over to Bolenbacher. Vanderweel. Bolenbacher. Oh, he sees it, draws it, puts it up for two, and he misses. No foul called on either way. Puts it up and misses. Loose ball, goes back. Travel bigger than life. Lobs for three, and it's off the mark. Horn tips it out. Jeez, oh Pete, the officials are missing all kinds of stuff. And here comes a freshman, Dalton Hartle. Fishburne out, Hartle in. And Osborne's going to go back in. Horn is in some serious pain. Battling through it. I love it.
Vanderweel's going to go out.
Osborne in.
It's going to be Pioneer ball on the far side.
Coach Mawson rotating freshmen in. Got two freshmen in at the time. Ball's kicked in. Brown had it. Tells them to rotate out. Kaiser, top of key. Brown. Waddups. Drives. Kicks it over. Brown. Kaiser. Kinley. Throws it back. Brown gets it underneath. Back over to Waddups for three. And it's way short. Rebound Hartle. Foul. No. Jeez, oh Pete, I cannot believe what they're getting away with. Both directions, the officials are just inconsistent. Touch foul one time. Over to back. Not even thought about.
That was a nice rebound by the freshman there.
Stolen. Horns marked not to cause the foul. Tie ball game. Dragons fall asleep. Not going to be nice about it. That's the facts. Playing quality first half. Second half's gone downhill. Osborne has it. Picks his dribble up. Over to Stone. Horn. Puts it up. And good shot on Horn. Playing tough. Another assist for Stone.
Tyler Horn's keeping the Dragons going right now.
Brown rotates Waddup for three.
Hand up. Freshman mistake right there by Hartle. He got his hand out and he had it down on his waist.
Dragons down by one. Are you kidding me, folks?
They don't shoot the ball from their waist.
Yep.
Freshman mistake right there.
Yeah. Bolenbacher gets it. Over to Osborne. Stone. Kicks it.
Oh, that would have been a nice pass.
Right over to Hartle. Was breaking to the bucket. It's going to be a good feed.
13 seconds. Well, 12.6 left in the
Miller's
third.
in. Smart putting the shooter back in. 3 fouls on Miller, but he's back in. He's going to get himself a good bucket here. Get the ball to Horn.
Getting late enough in the game. 3 fouls isn't going to be a huge thing for Miller.
Well, he got 3 fouls within 2 minutes time. So, 9 seconds.
He won't do that again.
No. So I wasn't going to be agreeing. Spins out of it, misses. Jeez, Pete, I can't believe there was no foul called on either end.
Okay, well, after 3, 36-37, Pioneer takes a 1-point advantage going into the fourth period. We'll be right back.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034.
Yeah, we're back getting ready to start the fourth quarter. As well as the Dragons played in the first and second periods, they played just that bad in the third.
Yep, Pioneer battled back.
17-6 quarter for the Pioneer Panthers, pulling ahead, 1 point advantage going into the fourth. So,
the only silver lining is you let them score 17 and they only went up by 1.
Right, yeah, but man, the Dragons just got to kind of settle down, recoup, get back to what they were doing in the first period there with the ball movement, and just they're letting the calls get to them, the inconsistency on the calls, and they just need to get back after what they were doing in the first half.
Yeah. You know, we don't want to harp on the officials, but boy, oh boy, some of those were absolute train wrecks at both ends. Just some poor calls, but Dragons got to raise their game. Miller to Stone.
It's not really that they were poor calls; they were just very inconsistent.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of contact doesn't get called, like right there, and then a touch foul gets called on the other side.
Yep. Miller gets it, kicks it out to Stone, fakes. Bolenbacher drives, puts it up, and just about gets the bucket.
That would have been a good one to get an and one on, but Bolenbacher's going to get 2 at the line. Both teams have 3 fouls.
And that foul is Kinley's second. Caleb Kinley, that is.
Bolenbacher is good on the first free throw, 37.
It's 3 out of the 4 corners to get that one to go in, but we'll take it.
He can hit 6 corners if he wants,
as long as it goes in.
Got Hartle, Horn, Bolenbacher, Stone, and Miller, the 5 for the Dragons.
And there you go, 2 for 2 for the line, and Dragons back up by 1. Now we need a couple stops here, play defense like we have in the first half. Wattops tries the 3, and it looks way off, but they get the long rebound.
These two teams played last year down in
1-point
Royal
game.
Center, a 1-point win for Pioneer, so looks like we're going to go right down to the wire again.
Watts looks. Kicks it. Kaiser. Just about stolen out of Miller. Got to be careful for that 4th foul. Dribbles. Jump. Miss. Short. Rebound Stone.
That's what we got to do. 1 shot.
Yep. 1 at a time.
Get the rebound.
Get the stops.
Under 7 to go in the game.
Miller has it. Horn's got to look down low still. I want to see that.
There it is.
Stone for 3, and it's just off the mark. Rebound Brown. That would have been a big one for him. Timeout.
Pioneers going to call a timeout. 6:41 left to go in the game. 37-38. Argus with a 1-point advantage. We'll be right back.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design a project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
All right, we're back. We got 6:41 left to go in the game. We got a 1-point Argus lead, 38-37. Pioneer with the timeout. And while we got a second here, Andy, we got to remind everybody we do have the second fifth quarter coming up tonight.
Yes, it's tonight after the game for all the fans that can stay and hang out. They're going to honor the veterans of the community, the police, fire, and EMS that serve the community so well.
So stick around. We'll do some interviews, and we'll cover all the activities after the game as well. So if you're watching at home, stick with us, and you can watch all the fifth quarter activities as well, hopefully after a Dragon victory.
Well, I think you're going to be just fine.
It's going to be Pioneer ball on the near sideline.
See if the Dragons can get another stop here. Unable to convert on the points. Stone missed a free three-pointer. Wattops, and there's the back door, and it's a good shot, and battles it up. No, he called travel. He did. He stutter stepped. He did have a nice jump stop and then fake, but then he moved his foot after that. And here comes Stone. Kicks it over to Miller. Freshman Hartle still in. Over to Stone. Pulls. Back door to Stone. Miller fakes. Puts it up and no foul. Hits the ground. 4 around him and no foul. Block shot. Out to Waddups. He's been their main shooter at the moment from distance. Kaiser. Waddups for 3. And it's in and out. Freshman and blocked by Horn, but they get the rebound and put it up. Freshman did not block out. Poor Hartle. He got to get in there and get the body on him.
Too many opportunities for the Pioneers. Got the bucket to go. They got a 1-point advantage now.
There was another block shot by Horn, which was quality, but they got the rebound off of that and put it in. Kicks it over to Bowenbacher, and there's foul. Brown. 39-38, Pioneer by 1. Bowenbacher is at the line. Once again, that was a pass, or he was on the ground, but they're giving him a shot for 2. First one's up, and it's out. And then I'm sure their fans are thinking that the ball never lies type of thing. So we're going to have Bowenbacher make the second, tie the game up. And Neese is back in. Bowenbacher is in.
Good. 39-39. 5:29 left to go.
And it's going to be a great end of the game here. I can tell already. Back and forth. Neese has it. Puts it over to Kaiser. Kinley. Waddups. Neese dribbles around. Kicks it in. Back door. Fakes. Looks. Not there. Horn. Dalton with a great and blocked again by Horn and rebound out of Bowenbacher.
Great rebound by
That's 2
Bowenbacher.
straight blocks down the court for Horn. So the Dragons hold them, and now the Dragons have a chance to take the lead, and Mawson calls timeout.
All right, we got 4:56 left to go in the game, and we're going to be right back after this.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and used the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years' experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013.
4:56 left to go in this one. 39 all tied up. It's going to be Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball, because we called the timeout.
That's right. I didn't know if we... Did we just score? Free throw?
No. Mawson. They went down, blocked by Horn, come back. And
right.
Stricker's a little sleepy.
Yep.
Inbound. Fishburne's back in. Hartle's out. Freshman's taking a break. Miller gets it. I want to see the ball post down to Horn. That'd be nice. Ball goes over to Stone. Out to Bowenbacher. Setting up the defense. Dragons relaxed.
Pioneers
got plenty
dropping
of time.
into a 2-3. They're going to try and limit the inside looks for the Dragons.
Well, that's okay with me. We'll see what happens with that.
Dragons are content here just to run a little bit of clock. Looks like Pioneers content to let them run a little bit of clock.
Yeah.
Not sure what that was.
That's when Stone needs to just take one step forward and get the foul on them when they do that kind of stuff. Temptation's too much on the Pioneers, so he had to run up, and Waddups wants to go up.
4 minutes here to go. They just ran off a minute.
Horn in the corner. Out to Stone. Stone dribbles around him. Picks up the dribble. He's got 2. That's a foul.
Jump ball. Go over to Pioneer. So they ran a little bit over a minute off the clock and didn't get anything out of it. So see if they can get a stop here on the defensive end.
It's aggressive reach in like that. I don't know. But
hey, he got a hold of the ball. I mean, Vinny shouldn't have got into that corner.
He
got
picked
into
up
a
his
spot
dribble.
and lost his dribble.
Nice has it. Waddups thinks about it. Miller's out there. Drives. Jumper. Good. Up by 2. Pioneer.
Nice drive into lane that time, and easy 2 for Kaiser.
Miller gets it. And it's stolen. Waddups.
Lazy pass there by Miller, and then
Dragons down by 4. Jeez, oh Pete, guys. Cannot let them play like that.
under 3 minutes to go. Now we're down 4.
Miller gets the ball. Over to Fishburne. Back over to Miller. Stone. Bowenbacher.
Can't go 4 corners right now, guys. Down 4. You got to get a good look at the bucket.
Horn, jumper, and just short. Nice goes in, throws it. Waddups drives. Misses. Rebound. Bowenbacher tips. Pioneer's going to get all the bounces now. Foul. Fishburne. Ay, ay, ay. Dragons should not, I don't know. I don't agree with what happened. I'm not the coach. But you're running fast pace, you're killing it, and you slow way down, and then what happened? We're down 4 now. And we could have used all that minute back.
Yeah, they were 4:56. It was a tie ball game and ran a minute off the clock, and now they're going to get a nice, easy look inside.
Kicks it out. 3 out of Nice, and it's good. Down by 7. Ay, 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 you blow. 11-point lead, down by 7 now. Stone fakes. Stolen.
Argos timeout. Right back, 48-39.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
Okay, we're back. We got 1:49 left to go in the game. It's a 48-39. Pioneer Panthers are on a 9-0 run. 4:56 left to go in the game. 39-39 ball game. Argos runs off about a minute on a little bit of a 4 corners type offense, and don't get anything out of it. And with under 4 minutes left in the game, Pioneer Panthers go on a 9-0 run.
The tables have turned.
They've blown the game wide open now, so
that's just
it's going to be hard pressed for the Dragons to find anything to come back right now.
That's just killing me.
Down 9 with under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Oh boy.
Let's see what they can get here. They get a couple quick baskets and cut into the lead.
For 3, and it's off. Rebound. Pioneer kicks it out.
Pioneer is getting every rebound offensively.
And there's another lay-in, and it's blocked by Horn.
Well, you can tell Tyler Horn, he is just
killing himself. Poor kid.
Yeah, he's given everything he's got and then some.
That's about his 5th block shot of the night. And
he's
man.
Some of the other teammates there would match the intensity. We'd be in really good shape.
Just an unfortunate turn of events for the Dragons. Minute 23, Dragons are going to have to start thinking about putting a foul or 2 on there to save some of the clock. Ball's rotated. Coach on the team about being up. There's thrown, received. And they're just going to run the clock out, and Dragons, I don't know what happened on this one. Terrible, unfortunately. And the Pioneer fans are going to enjoy this one because there was no excuse for it. There's a foul on Dragons.
Well, you could really feel the momentum shifting at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and
I don't
once
know.
once they tied it up, it just the floodgates opened up for the Dragons, and Pioneer just blew the last 9 points in and opened the game up for them. So it's going to be an unfortunate ending here for the Dragons.
Oh boy, Coach Mawson's not going to be happy. And there's a foul out of Horn. And then comes Vanderweel. Out goes Hartle.
33 seconds left.
Oh, man. Boys are not going to be happy with this.
Not a real good Christmas present going. Going to be the timeout here for Pioneer. They could not get the ball inbounded. So we will take a quick break and be right back.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Over at LaVille, after 3, Glenn leads 33-28 over the LaVille Lancers. And here at Argus, we've got 32.6 seconds left. It's a 48-39 Pioneer Panther advantage.
You can probably tell the tone of my voice. I'm not real happy. I'm not real positive at the moment, but you can't go from beating the team down big time all half and then come out second half and then just let it go away like that and then fall apart to where they get a 9-point spread. It's just, it's very disheartening.
Well, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board a little bit here and work on their second half.
Because first half they continued from where the game was at from last game and just kind of fell apart, unfortunately. And there's Horn's third foul. They're going to the line.
All right, just went final. 43-42. LaVille comes back and pulls off the win.
Versus Glenn?
Versus Glenn.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yep, so congratulations to the LaVille Lancers pulling out a big win. They were down 5 at the end of the third quarter and came back and won that one. Similar to what Pioneer was able to do here. They were down 11 at half and got it tied up with 4:56 left to go in the fourth and have scored the last 10 points now.
Yeah.
To put a 9-point lead, 10-point lead,
11-point lead, 12-point lead.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
50-39.
Miller has it, shoots a 3, and it's off the mark.
Horn got another board.
And throws it to the couch.
It goes into the crowd. The ball goes into the crowd. It's yours to the keep, right? No?
Well, I guess not.
Not tonight.
Ball's in. 20 seconds. No foul out of the Dragons. Yikes. Well, Pioneer definitely battled back, and they earned this victory.
You got to give them credit. They fought hard. They came back from a 11-point deficit at the end of the half, and end up winning. Pioneer Panthers win this one 50-39. That's going to put the Dragons to 4-3 for the season, and that's going to move the Pioneer Panthers to 4-3 for the season. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with some halftime or end of game stats and some fifth quarter action for Argus, EMS, fire, and veterans, and all the service people here for the Dragons.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
What does Valspar and Best Look quality paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the ProTech Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com. Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
Okay, we're back there honoring the service veterans here, and we're going to just kind of go here, and hopefully you can hear them. I got Phil with the camera, so I'll just be quiet and let them go.
I got the total list of all the players, the stats, and the veterans and service people for the fifth quarter.
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and do the announcing then? You got all their names there.
All right. First, we honor local police tonight. Jeff Markley. And he was also in the Army, so he's double duty. He's a veteran and a police officer. For the fire service, we have Keith Ellis, Tom Nolan, Phil Dean, our cameraman, myself, is on the fire department, Dennis Good, Tucker Thayer, Chief Mark Dean, Rich Miller, Doug Middleton, Mark Thompson, and Robert Lucky. For the EMS, we have Tom Nolan, Rich Miller, and Doug Middleton, Doug Calhoun, Joe Stone, and Robert Lucky. There you go. Miss Tammy Brock singing God Bless America at the end here as we honor our veterans in our local service and everyone who has gone from before us in the military service. We thank you. Veterans in tonight's attendance is Lieutenant Colonel Walter L. Gordon, United States Air Force, 59 to 79. Mike Heckelman, United States Army. Jeff Good, United States Air Force. Ron Thomas, United States Army. Merle Hain, United States Army. Roger Kimball, Air Force, United States Air Force, and the Fire Service.
And if you can see this over here, this is pretty neat, too. The boys are all going through and shaking everybody's hand and thanking them. And, you know, it's great when you can see young people realizing the sacrifices and
respecting those.
Yeah, that have done a lot to help us be where we're at right now.
Yep. Jim Nolan, United States Navy. Bud Powers, United States Army. Mark Gordon, United States Marine Corps. Joe Denny, United States Army. Tim Hackett, United States Navy. Jerry Becker, United States Air Force. Paul Stiver, United States Army. Robert Lucky, United States Army. Lauren Hain, United States Army, and then Dylan Colburn with United States Marine Corps.
All right, and then Andy's working on a couple things here, but I want a special thanks to Andy Stone and Phil Dean. You know, you guys, you don't want any recognition, but I'll give you some recognition here. You know what you guys do, and thank you both, and thank you both for helping out too with the broadcasts and everything you do to put in the extra effort for that. So,
well, we do it for the community. We do it for family. We want our kids to be safe and everybody else is in town, and it's just one of those things that we do. Shout out to all my guys and on the department and everyone who's done everything for us and keep everyone safe. There was actually an incident today where someone that was partaking too much of some bad stuff just about took out some family members, and it was super close, and it was very unfortunate. Luckily, the police were actually right behind us when it happened, and they took someone very dangerous off the street. So kudos to the Indiana State Police. So here we go. We're going to have the final game, post-game stats. Unfortunately, the Dragons come down.
Can we just do the first half again?
Okay, we'll do the first half again. Unfortunately, the Dragons come up a little short. Things did not go second half as they did the first. Change of momentum, change of game, and all that. Dragons end up coming up short 50 to 39 after going into halftime with an 11-point lead. You got to give Pioneer credit. They fought back and worked hard. Number 3, Nice with 3 points. Wattups, well, let's go down. He was the high scorer for them. Number Brown, 6. Kaiser, Sam that is, with 8. Caleb Kindley, 8. Jack Kaiser, 4. Wattups, number 15. That's all they got, but that surely doesn't seem like 50 points to me. Let's see here. Well, 16, 30. Well, that's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right.
All right, for the Dragons. Bowenbacher says 5. Miller, only 7. No points in the second half out of Miller. No points out of Stone out of second half. Osborne with 3. Horn ended up with 14. Pretty rough second half for the Dragons. Things did not go well. Yeah. Just come up real short. So
Tyler had 10 of
oh, excuse me.
Wow. Tyler had 10 of his 14 in the first half. So
once again, high score out of the Dragons was Tyler Horn. Yeah, the game didn't go the way we wanted, especially in the second half. A lot of the kids, but Tyler Horn, I got to get a kid. I'm going to shout him out. I'm going to boost him up. He was hurt. You could see it. He was holding his side almost the entire second half. We saw him cramping a little bit in the first half, but the kid got 4 more. He ended up with 14 points. But at one time, he had 3 or 4 trips down the court. He had block shots. He probably had 6 or 7 block shots, tons of rebounds. You know, and you know, everybody worked hard. It's just things just didn't go into place for the Dragons. Went real south real quick.
Yeah, a lot of little things in the second half went wrong for the Dragons, but you know, you got to give Pioneer credit. They're a good team.
Yep.
You know, they were able to fight back. They
Oh,
actually,
man,
you know, they had an 11-point deficit in the at half, and they fought back. And with 1:15 left to go in the third period, they tied it up at 34, and then it was 16-5 the rest of the way out from there. So
yeah, that just tells you 5.
Yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah. So, well,
next time where we got? Tuesday?
We're going to be on the road.
Oh, big game.
Tuesday, we'll be up at Michigan City Marquette, and hopefully the girls can come out a little bit more favorably. They're looking to match the best start ever for a Lady Dragons basketball team at 11-0 if they can pick up the win on Tuesday, and also follow up with their preseason goal of going into the Winter Classic undefeated. So a couple big things coming up for them, you know, to kind of fill in their goals. They're very far along, 10-0 on their on the way to setting that you know, matching that goal that they set to themselves. So we'll be there Tuesday night from Michigan City Marquette, and if you can't make it, I know it's a heck of a haul up there. If you can make it, definitely do.
Dragons are going to need all the help we can get.
All the help they can get. A very talented team that's going to probably come into that game with 9-1 record. So 9-1 versus 10-0, and both probably at that point will be in the top 5 in Class A, if not very close to the top 5. So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight from Argos. Once again, the Dragons fall 50-39 to the Pioneer Panthers. Both teams moved to 4-3 on the season. And next game for the boys is going to be coming up right after Christmas on the 29th. And that's going to be part of a boys-girls doubleheader. It's going to be taking on West Central in the first round of the Winter Classic. So we'll have them back here again on the 29th. And we'll see you from Michigan City Marquette on Tuesday. And for Andy Stone and Phil Dean on his little platform over there, hope you all have a good weekend. And we'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you for listening to the preceding Voice Sports Network broadcast. The Voice Sports Network is proud to bring this service to you, but we remind you to support your local schools when possible. Go to the games, support the high school athletes, and show them your support. But when you can't make it, you can always listen here. Thanks again for listening from all of us at the Voice Sports Network.